In 2024, an air hostess was arrested at the airport, as her rectum means the exit point of your body where you actually flush your gold. In there, she was hiding 960 grams worth of gold that surely had not gone through the mouth passage. If you drive a speeding car over the ramp of a moving truck, most people think the car will shoot up once it gets on the truck. But in reality, the front wheels will stop as soon as they touch the surface of the truck, and the rear wheels will spin until they touch the truck's surface, then stop without a dramatic leap forward. Your eyes could pop out of their sockets if you hit your head during a car accident. The intense blow causes bleeding inside the socket, which builds up behind the eye. As it continues to bleed, it increases the pressure until it forces the eyeball forward, causing them to bulge out of your head. Doctors must act fast to put your eyes back and save your vision.
These are some of the worst ways people have died. Part 5. Aaron Moden, a 37-year-old man, got on an elevator with a group of friends. It began to shake violently. Getting stuck, Moden got panicked and he tried to quickly exit the elevator. But as he stuck his head out, the elevator dropped again. His friends were left in shock. His body was inside and his head outside. Peter, a 23-year-old semi-professional Indian football player. They were trailing in the 61st minute. He got a free kick and scored. The excitement got to him, and attempting an incredible backflip to celebrate that fractured his spine. Due to this, he lost his life on the ground.
A man was pulled into a lathe-spinning machine at a terrifying speed for a full 10 seconds. Until a worker noticed what was happening, he rushed towards the machine and pressed the stop button. They were horrified by what they saw. Despite of many broken bones, the man was still breathing. He became one of the few who cheated death. In 1993, a massive tree fell on the man, trapping him alone in the wilderness with his leg pinned under. With no chance of rescue, he realized the only way out was to cut off his own leg. Using nothing but a pocket knife, he performed the unimaginable, amputating his leg to save his life. After cutting off his leg, Wyman crawled to safety and survived one of the most extreme feats of survival ever recorded.
In 2014, a 17-year-old boy stuck a gun in a woman's face. He demanded that the woman give him her car. She obliged, however. When the boy was about to take off, he realized the car had a manual transmission, which he did not know how to drive. He tried to mess around with the controls, but was unable to make the car move by an inch. He then decided to run away, but was eventually caught by the authorities. This incident arguably makes him one of the stupidest criminals ever.
When you're on the plane, do you know the secret meaning of the sound? It is a high-low ringtone for crew members to call other crew members for non-emergencies. But if you hear this, it's directly from the captain indicating a major problem or emergency. However, it's extremely rare, so always keep your seatbelts fastened. In 1972, a plane carrying a rugby team crashed deep in the Andes Mountains, leaving 45 people stranded in freezing conditions. As days turned into weeks, starvation set in. With no rescue in sight, they made a horrifying decision. To survive, they had to eat the bodies of those players who didn't make it. They managed to survive by consuming the remains of their deceased companions for 72 days. After 72 days, 2 of the players successfully trekked to find help, and they were rescued. In 1867, a group of hunters in India discovered a boy in a cave who had been raised by wolves. He walked on all fours, ate raw meat, and couldn't speak any human language. He was given the name Dina and was sent to an orphanage. Despite the caretaker's efforts, Dina never learned to speak and died at the age of just 34. It's believed that Dina's story was the inspiration for the Jungle Book. This is the Turk, a mechanical chess-playing robot from the 1700s that was basically unbeatable. But no one ever figured out how it worked or if it was actually real or not. The Turk was, in fact, operated by a chess master hidden inside the machine at all times. The master used a mechanical machine underneath the table to know the opponent's move. Master then used his own chessboard and the machine used to replicate the same move.
This is the biggest money heist in American history. These 3 guys was somehow able to pull out the biggest money heist in American history. Now this guy, his name is David. He works in Loomis Fargo as a vault supervisor, and he handles massive amounts of money all day. But despite that, he is just paid $8.15 an hour. But one day, David met this woman at work. Her name is Kelly, and David thinks Kelly is foxy. And Kelly had a heist in mind and knew exactly which guy they would need for the job, her friend from high school, Chambers. After planning for the heist for a few months, finally the heist day comes. And David was working that day, but when his shift ends, he doesn't actually leave. Instead, he starts loading money from the vault to Loomis Fargo van. After 1.5 hours, he loads $17 million in cash into the van and takes 2 security camera tapes with footage of himself. Now Kelly and Chambers were waiting for David in a different van where they transferred the money. However, the van was too small to hold all the cash. So 3 of them decided to leave $3.3 million behind in the Loomis Fargo van. Days later, police discovered the abandoned van with the cash and the tapes that David left behind. This evidence led to the arrest of all 3, turning what seemed like a flawless heist into a major failure.